Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. Ty, what should we make of this one? Was it just the threes? Was that the difference, or was there more to it?
Outside of the threes, I just thought our defense was great. I thought that was our best defensive effort in a long time. And we compete and we play great defensively, then we can get out and run and we can kind of pretty much get anything we want. So I thought the biggest thing for us was defensively.
Tyronn, David Gwenneman, ESPN. Getting back to the threes, though, J.R. Smith goes 7 for 13, does most of his damage in the first half, and it seemed to be contagious the way he was playing. The other guys feeding off that energy. How much is his personality, the way he plays, does sometimes the team adopt that type of play?
Well, when JR's making shots, it's great to see. He has a beautiful shot, and when he's making shots, it becomes contagious. And when he's making shots like that, it's hard for us to get beat. And I just think, we was getting open shots, and we was taking open shots, and tonight we was making them.
Kenny Rowe to WHBC Radio. Ty, the ball movement tonight, is this the best you've ever seen it? And is this what you envisioned when you took over as the head coach with this offense?
Well, for the last month and a half, it's pretty much how we've been playing. We've been sharing the basketball, playing at a high tempo, moving bodies. And, I think the last month of the season we was assisting on about 70% of our shots. And then tonight, we had 27 assists on 41 makes. I'm sorry. So, when we're sharing the basketball, we're playing at a high pace and getting stops. Everyone touches it, and it becomes contagious, and everyone has fun and enjoys playing that way.
Ty, Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. You said in the pregame, you talked about all the threes and the uptick, but is it even hard for you to grasp 25 made threes in a game at this point?
Well, I thought at the end we started chasing. We started chasing the three-point shot, but it was beautiful to watch. I thought we made the right play, we made the right pass, the ball moved, and guys got their shots. It was a couple of questions at the end, like the last in the fourth quarter, but for the most part, I thought the guys did a great job of moving the basketball, hitting open guy, and we made shots tonight.
Coach Ty, Ray Jeske, ESPN on 90. Is what we're witnessing just a function of the guys have now been together, the team you've assembled long enough and healthy enough that it's gelling like this? Are we seeing chemistry that couldn't come together this fast, this well a year ago, and it took 2 years?
I just think it's the trust. I think they're trusting each other now. Trusting each other on the defensive end, trusting each other on the offensive end. If they're open, we know the guy that's open is going to get the basketball. So it's fun to play that way, and we continue to keep sharing the ball, and guys will have more fun playing like that.
Ty, Jason Lloyd in the corner. You probably can't. There we go. When you first took over and we were talking about all the time about there's 50,000 things you're trying to do and you're trying to implement this and take out that, you're fighting ISO, you're fighting all these different things. Were you ever concerned that it would get to this point? Did you ever wonder if you would ever be able to get it to where it's at now with the ball movement and the way it looks right now?
I was concerned a little bit. I thought, I didn't think we had enough practice time and enough time to kind of, for me to put my stamp on this team, but they've picked it up. And the biggest thing with me and my coaching staff is just trust. And I think defensively we're starting to trust now, and I think offensively we're starting to trust. And when the ball moves, the ball finds energy anyway. So I think the guys have bought into playing that way, and it's fun to play that way.
Ty, two quick ones. Did you at any point tonight have to rein the guys in a little bit to tell them to run the offense, especially in the second half, just with all the threes? And then, as we all know, at times this year, focus has been an issue. So far, this series has been fairly lopsided. Do you have to refocus your team as you head to Atlanta?
I had to call a timeout, I think, in the third quarter, around the 6-minute mark. I thought we took some questionable shots. They wasn't making shots at that point, so it was kind of, we still was up, pretty big, pretty large, and I just wanted to get the guys' attention, just tell them to play the right way. Let's be professional about what we're trying to do so we can try to get our rest because, playing every other day, it takes a toll on your body. So I was happy for the most part that we got a chance to rest our guys to get ready for our next game. And what was your second question?
With focus occasionally being a problem on this team and the series being what it's been so far, do you have to refocus your guys heading to Atlanta?
No, the guys are focused, and we talked about it after the game. We did what we were supposed to do. You know, we won 2 home games. We know going down to Atlanta is going to be a hostile environment. You know, we got to play through the officiating. We got to play through a lot of different things, through the adversity, and we just got to stay together like we've been, and we'll be fine.
Marla Ridenour, Akron Beacon Journal. I know you've seen JR have some nights like this, but hitting off of one leg and off balance, I mean, were those some that you even didn't think tested the boundary?
Well, it was funny because the one he made across from our bench when he caught it and did a 180 and shot it and made the 3, and then the one he came down in transition, they had a quick wide pin, he came up and shot it, he missed it, and he came to me and said, "Were you talking about me in the timeout?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "The one you shot and made was a bad shot, but the one you missed was a great shot." And he's like, "That's my shot though." So, you know JR, but the one he got in transition, I liked that shot, but the one he took in the corner that he made, I thought was a bad shot. But he makes those shots, but we just got to be disciplined, and stay the course.
Jeff Shudell, News Herald. Can you count on making threes like this the rest of the playoffs?
I hope so. I hope we can continue to do that. But, we're making the right play. When Kevin posts up, they double team, we make the right pass out of the double team, swing shot, or they double team LeBron in the post, or when we drive them basketball in transition. Guys are trying to load to take away LeBron's driving seams, Kyrie's driving seams, and guys are open. So if we're open, we want to shoot those shots.
Coach Ty, PJ Ziegler, Fox 8. You said before the game that Atlanta was crowding the paint, and so that's one of the reasons why you guys were shooting a lot of threes. Was that the game plan going in? Did you envision that it was going to need all these threes to take down Atlanta?
Well, they're a great team defensively, and they do a great job of packing the paint, and they do a great job of trying to run guys out the three-point line. But I thought tonight we was able to get our shots off, and they went small on Kevin, putting Bazemore on Kevin to start. We posted the basketball, and they had to come and double team Kevin, and that left us open for open shots.
Ty, you guys, I guess, really only came together as a team about 12, 14 months ago when you made the mid-season trades last year. At what point do you feel like you developed this identity that three-point shooting and outside threat would be such a big part of your game? Did that come together naturally, or was that some brainstorming amongst the coaching staff?
Well, even back to last year, we was a three-point shooting team, and we have great three-point shooters. You have Channing Frye, you have Kevin, you have JR. Dele's, improved his shot, who led us in three-point field goal percentage this year. Kyrie, LeBron when he's on. So that's how our team is orchestrated. So when LeBron's getting double teamed or he's driving the basketball, there's going to be guys open for shots. And I like taking our open shots.